Morning and welcome to this morning's reflection. It's good to be together again as we begin another day. We continue to look at the work of Trevor Hudson and the idea of being invited into a friendship with Jesus. Our faith is about getting to know Jesus as our friend. In some ways, that's the essence of our faith, coming to a deep and abiding relationship with Jesus Christ. It is through getting to know Jesus that we come to know God and to realize that God is always greater. He's greater than our theology. He's greater than our church tradition and greater than our experience. And when you realize the extent to which God goes beyond our understanding, sometimes it's difficult to talk about God without sounding trite, arrogant, or cliched. But in Jesus we see God in ways that we can relate to. Here is a beautiful illustration that helps us grasp this amazing good news. Rowan Williams invites us to imagine ourselves attending a concert recital, and we listen to this renowned pianist performing a great piece of music to the very limit of their skill and their concentration. All their strength, their feeling, and even their love is focused on bringing to life the work and the vision of the composer. In that moment, we could say that the passion of the composer comes through and saturates the performer's being for the time of that performance. In a nutshell, we meet the mind and heart of the composer in the music played by the artist. Jesus gives his whole life to playing the music that God has composed. He performs the music of God's passionate longing for friendship with us throughout his life, without a break, without fake notes, without stumbling. Yet it was never not himself with all that made him human. His entire life revealed God. So this is why growing in friendship with Christ is important, because this is how we encounter God as God really is. But we have to be intentional. We have to choose to know Jesus as our friend. We have to make a conscious choice to turn toward him, to open our lives to him. You see, our friendship with Jesus must begin somewhere, just as a friendship with anyone has a starting point. It begins somewhere. So today, take some time to be alone and write a letter to Jesus, expressing your desire to enter into friendship with him. Share with him what it is in him that attracts you. There may also be some doubts or some resistances that you have. Put these down onto paper. Then read your letter aloud to Jesus. Once you've done this, you may like to share your letter with someone whom you trust. You see, this is the beginning. This is the turning toward Jesus and actively seeking his friendship. In any of our significant friendships, we become part of the inner life of the other person. We know what they value. We know their dreams. Getting to know a friend takes time. It takes effort, and it takes patience. And so today, consider your friendship with Christ. Consider the way in which it has progressed over your lifetime. And consider how you might like it to progress into the future. And then be intentional about that. May you have a blessed day.